Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2022 SHOT Show is sponsored by Hog Holsters. Every Hog Holster is individually handcrafted in Arizona using 100% made in the USA components, down to the screws. Use code Survival on Purpose at checkout to save 10% on all orders over $30. Hog Holsters, helping Americans wear guns.
Sat a little bit forward. I was able to take it all apart and move it to where it's comfortable for me.
Yes.
Just completely.
Welcome back to Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2022 SHOT Show, and it would not be the same without seeing our friends at Vanquest and Alex and the guys. Alex, thanks for taking time, man.
Thank you, Brian, for stopping by.
So you can see Vanquest has got a really nice background here for us to make a video. They got some cool stuff, and you know, I like me some Vanquest. I got a Vanquest wallet in my pocket right now. I'm using a Vanquest Envoy bag for the last, 6 years, dragging it around construction sites and beating it all to pieces, and it works great. They just absolutely really rock solid quality stuff. I've been trying to get them like, hey, you need to, I want you to make this. Why don't you make this? Because I want good stuff, you know? And so, but anyway, they've got just a couple of things new this year, but one thing, it's a small thing. It struck my eye. It's really cool. But check this out. This is great.
Yes, this is our new for this year is our dedicated tourniquet holder. And so we've designed it so that you've got quick access to a tourniquet, but also on the backside, you can also attach or slide in a set of trauma shears onto the backside behind the tourniquet, and you have a loop here to retain the shear inside the into the tourniquet holder here. It'll help retain that in place. Also, on the sides, you have a elastic webbing so that you can put a Sharpie marker or a flashlight or other accessory item on there so that we can get quick access to it. On the backside, we also have a MOLLE attachment as well as a strap here so that you can put it onto a belt as well.
Yeah, that's cool. So you can I would say for me, I put a pair of gloves in here on one side, and you know, a flashlight. And the other flashlight's always good to have because you can look for wounds in the dark or whatever.
Correct. Yes.
Man, reason this struck my eye so much because I really seriously, as I've told you time and time again, I think every single person in America should have a tourniquet on their person at all times.
Absolutely.
I've got one on me right now. I've got other ones in my vehicles, but if you're a concealed carry person, you're much, much, much more likely to need a tourniquet than you are your pistol, because car wrecks, whatever, you know, if you got kids, you need to have, you just need to carry a tourniquet, and sometimes that's kind of a complicated, difficult thing to figure out how to do, and this is a great way to do it on your belt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or on your vest or whatever.
You absolutely want to be prepared for any kind of situation like that, and of course having the tourniquet on hand is a must.
And what's cool about this for me is this MOLLE allows you to put this on the strap of a backpack like any of the great Vanquest backpacks, because they've got the little MOLLE loops here. So comes in 4 colors, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah, it comes in a red as well as the standard colors black, coyote tan, and wolf gray.
So I like the red, you know, for a med kit or something like that. If you're going to put it on your backpack, you can get one to match your backpack. But if you're going to put it, like, I've got this thing on the back of my Jeep, it's got MOLLE on it, it sticks a tourniquet in it, and that's going to be very easily identified. Go grab the red tourniquet, you know.
Correct,
So,
absolutely.
Man, that's a great, I mean, I know it's not a big, fancy, complicated backpack or anything, but it really got my attention because I'm on a kick to get people to carry tourniquets.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
So
you know, it's all about being prepared. So that's that's the best way to do it.
What a kind, be prepared. That's a slogan or something. I don't know. And so then we've got the I don't know, waist packs. We'll call them waist packs, right? I don't know what you call them.
Yeah. This is the Dendrite waist pack, and for this year, we've been actually getting a lot of feedback from our customers wanting a all black version of the Dendrite. So this year we are coming out with a all black version in the Dendrite small and large size.
You mean you listen to feedback?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that goes into our research and development.
Yeah.
That's how we produce all the great gear that we do for supporters like yourselves out there.
Yeah.
So yes, it'll be an all black version, and it's got a polycarbonate coating on the outside.
Polycarbonate coating. That sounds fancy.
Yeah. And what it does is it helps to give it even more abrasion resistance, and also helps with the water repellency.
Yeah, because it looks a little not shiny, but a little more sheen to it. You know?
It actually almost looks like a matte black.
It does, and it kind of looks like leatherish from a distance. You know.
A little bit,
When
yeah.
the,
Actually,
when the light hits, depending on how the light hits,
yeah,
it's cool.
yeah, you are right. Yeah, it does look like a black leather, but no, it is nylon, and of course, has our leather Vanquest logo on there, but all the same, accessory pockets and organization as you would expect from all Vanquest gear out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and we're focusing on this year, especially for 2022. We're focusing on continuous improvement. From stabilizing our production to the material sourcing, and basically trying to get more gear on hand. It's been difficult for everybody in all industries,
Yeah.
but we're doing the best we can. But also, we're going to focus on the things that we have control over, such as our material sourcing and production, and that's what we're going to be continuously improving on this year.
Right.
Since this is our 11th year, we are going to be also coming out with a few anniversary products that will be available later on this year.
Yeah, that's cool. So, and like I've told you time and time again, Vanquest, I think they're just rock solid tough, but they do put a lot of thought and effort into the R&D and development of products, and they don't just throw stuff to market. And I say that because it frustrates me, because I say, like, hey, have you thought about making this? Well, yeah, we might could start looking at that in a year or two, because we're focusing on these products now, and they don't have a pile, thousands and hundreds of products in their line. They're taking their time to do it right. So it's frustrating for me, from somebody who wants them to make this or make that or do this, but from somebody who wants them to have good gear, it's not frustrating. And I just to be clear, Vanquest is not made in China. Vanquest, their manufacturing plant is in Vietnam, which is not China. So
that's correct.
And not that I don't like. There's not good stuff coming from China, but a lot of people nowadays are really focused on that. And I just want to be clear about that.
Certainly, yes. We do all of our designs, in-house here in the U.S., but we do manufacturing overseas in Vietnam and also in Taiwan. But that's also because we want to give exceptional value to all of our customers. But we do source all the materials ourselves. We actually test the materials ourselves, from the cordura to the zippers to all the buckles and hardware. So we will never sacrifice the material quality or the build quality of our gear. That's an absolute promise.
So Vietnam and the country of Taiwan, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Somebody will get that. So anyway, yeah. So bottom line, Vanquest gear rocks the house, and I highly recommend it. It is literally. It sounds silly from a textile product, but it's built to last a lifetime. I don't think you can tear it up. I mean, I beat the crap out of my stuff, and it just stays around. It works.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's really what we focus on, is building the toughest bags and packs to help everybody, as well as yourselves out there, to stay organized and prepared. And it's something that is our commitment to that. And we've been doing it for 11 years now, and we'll keep on doing it into the future.
So, can you buy a cheaper bag? Sure, you can. Can you buy a better bag? There, as we say in Georgia, there just ain't no way. So Alex, thanks for taking time, man. It's been a long week. This is the last day of SHOT Show, and so thank you for watching Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2022 SHOT Show. Remember, survival's not an accident, so
stay prepared.
Be prepared.
Yep.
I'll see you next time.